Welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. Today's topic is going to be a whiskey review. And this is the very first time I'm trying to do this lighting, and it's not working out for me. I really don't want this on me, but I wanted something creative and cool. But today, I'm going to be reviewing Metallica's whiskey called Blackened. A blend of straight whiskeys finished in black brandy casks. And the only thing that I kind of thought that was funny was that I guess that in the barrels they blast the Metallica song. I don't know if it's the song Blackened or if it's just any song, but I just thought that was like, it doesn't do anything, but I guess it's kind of cool to know that, you know, the liquor has music running through it. But dude, Metallica is my first band that I got into as a kid, like balls deep, you know. And next I want to do Slipknot has a whiskey that I wanted to review also, and we'll see how it goes. I've never tried this before, so we'll see how it goes. I'm not like a whiskey tester or anything like that, but I guess you're supposed to smell it. Pinky out. Smells like whiskey. I'll get a little try here, just a little something, you know what I'm saying? Alright. And if you guys want to endorse me, that'd be cool. So here we go. You know what? It tastes a lot like Jack Daniels. I definitely taste the spices. I'm not a nerd. I should probably have done a little bit more research to this, but I just thought this was kind of a fun video. It's strong shit. It's definitely strong shit. I feel like I'm breathing fire. But Blackened, man. It's a good song. It's actually a song from Metallica from their And Justice for All album. And man, that tastes a lot like Jack Daniels. A lot like Jack Daniels. That's pretty good. Yeah, so it's Slipknot has a whiskey that I want to try too, and I hope it's not disappointing. The bottle, for some reason, I don't know, from a band, especially Slipknot, I was really hoping for like something creative with the bottle, because I mean, I don't keep all the whiskey, the bottles that I drink, but the cool bottles I'll keep and put them like on top of my cabinet in the kitchen. And the Slipknot one is kind of I mean, it's an okay bottle, I guess. I mean, it stands out a little bit. It's just got like because there's 9 members, it's got a number 9, and it's got like some corn stalks, and that's it. I was hoping for something more creative with the you know, the theater that they use or the mask that they use, something, you know, characteristic about that. But whatever, I'd like to give that one a try. This is expensive. This is almost a $50 bottle of whiskey, so that shit ain't cheap. And yeah, give it another sip here. So I wanted to do this for a celebration of completing Sober October. I never got around to it, and this is the first time I have the old podcast table here with my trusty spoon microphone. You can't even see it because I got it covered up. There you go. But yeah, it would be cool to get a little bit more equipment going on. Just a makeshift. You know, this is in my office, just a makeshift backdrop. Gotta go with the Joe Rogan style. But I just want to say thank you for the people who have subscribed and the few people that are watching. You know, I'm not doing this. I'm mostly not doing this for recognition or anything like that. It's a few things, and I guess I could drop an origin story. I'll probably do like a specific one if I get more followers and people are asking. But the origin, in case I die tomorrow, I'll have it out there. The origin of the podcast, the emblem that I use is kind of came out of nowhere. I heard someone that I know just sitting in the drive-through line at Wendy's just say that, you know, your first, middle, and last name all have 7 letters in it. So I'm like, oh, okay. You know, I didn't realize that. You know, cut to a few years later when I'm starting this thing and I'm trying to get ideas, and I got 2 small kids, and you know the letters and numbers and stuff you can put on the refrigerator. I was just cleaning up or something, and I ended up taking the 3 sevens and making a triangle out of it. I was like, dude, that's it, because the 777 is, you could say it's a numerical version, a representation of my name, of who I am. And the triangle, you know, they come together to make a geometrical form. And I'm pretty obsessed with pyramids and why someone would do something like that. So it was just, in an instant, it's like, that's it. That's what my emblem is going to be for the podcast. And I still don't know. It's either 777 podcast or 777 podcast. Either of them sound good at all, to be perfectly honest with you. But the YouTube channel name is 777 Creations. And if you look up, you know, the number 7, and other numbers too, but the number 7 has a lot of significant, just has a lot of significance with history and the Bible. There's always, you know, the 7 states, there's always 7 trumpets that are played. Like the number 7 has a lot to do with, you know, just a quick Google search. It has a lot to do with, you know, it's a perfect number, it's a prime number. I hope I'm not wrong on that. And it's the number of creation. You know, God took 6 days to create the universe, and on the 7th day he rested. So there's another 7. So in my mind, it was always like the 7 thing that just kept coming up. And you could do that. You can kind of get crazy with it and start making numbers and shit that doesn't make any sense. But that was the origin of the story for that. And it just fit. And I don't have like a specific idea for the podcast. I just literally want to be able to do what I want. And 99% of the people aren't going to even make it to the 9-minute mark, but that's okay, because that's another reason why I'm doing this, is because you face the reality of your mortality, and I'm going to die one day. We're all going to die one day, and I just like the idea of like having like a life's work, you know, like leaving something behind. Like I really admire that. A lot of people that I look up to have that. I mean, it's something that you learn and you study, and it's this person's life's, literally their whole life's work. And I admire that a lot, and that's a big motivation for me to do this. You know, my thinking behind it is I can make 1,000 videos. I'm gonna get views. Like you're gonna get a certain amount of followers if you just keep putting content in there. If you put 1 or 2 videos out, you're not going to go anywhere. But if you put 1,000, 2,000, 10,000 videos, you know, over the years, like you're going to get followers. You're going to get us. It's going to grow. It's just how YouTube works. And that's the beautiful thing about it, is anybody can do it. Anyone can do this. It doesn't take a degree. It doesn't take experience. Anybody can literally just upload. You don't even need fancy equipment. You just need your phone. So this kind of turned into a different different thing here, but that's okay. I just want to have things documented, and it doesn't bother me that if I get a handful of views, like that's good for me. That means there's somebody looking at it, and I if I die, then I'll leave 2 boys behind, and they'll have just something of me to look back on and just learn about me. And a lot of these videos, I do this to help myself later on, you know, it's almost like writing things down, writing in a notebook, and then when you know, you're going through something specific, and then you go back to it, you know, a month later or like a year later, your perspective is different when you go back and look at it. So a lot of these videos, you know, I did a couple that are in the car, you know, I'm working. It's almost like, you know, I have these ideas, and I just, instead of waiting for the right time to set up the stuff, I just, boom, I just busted out the camera and I just started filming because I wanted to get the idea out right away. There's something about that creativity. Whoop. There's something about that creativity where you got to get it out right away. That's how music is. A lot of music is born. You know, not everything, but a lot of it. It just blossoms out of nothing, out of nothingness. And I am a musician too. I'm not, you know, a professional musician or anything, but I've put a lot of time, a lot of countless hours in learning songs and figuring things out for myself. And yeah, this is just a fun little origin story for those who are curious, which would be maybe one person out there. Yeah, so watch, I die tomorrow, and then this channel's gonna blow up. I don't want to die. I got a lot to live for. I'm just saying, that's how shit like that happens. Or, you know, a famous painter is not successful while they're alive, but when they die, then, you know, they're known all over the world. It's just, for whatever reason, that's just how it works. I hope that's not the case for me. It would be cool if I could start making money off of this. It would be cool. What I'm hoping for is, you know, not necessarily doing YouTube full time and being a content creator, but I'm hoping for opportunities to present themselves to me. It could be anything. It could be someone asked me to act in a commercial or something. I would totally do that. Like, I can act. I'm not a good actor, but I can read some lines, and like, I can do that just as much as, you know, that guy over there. So I'm hoping for other avenues to open up. So the whiskey is pretty good. It tastes a lot like Jack Daniels, almost exactly, to be perfectly honest with you. Is it worth $50? You know, this is not really, but for this video, you know, you got to try to create content, and maybe this might reach a different audience, which is what I'm always trying to do. I'm always trying to do something that I'm not normally doing to reach a different audience. You know, I blew up a little bit with a couple videos of Columbine that I put up, 2 separate videos, and I like, it's not easy to go there, and it's, you know, it's school grounds, and what happened there was horrible. So I mean, they get visitors there all the time. So I managed to get 2 separate videos where I'm walking around, and man, did that blow up. My God, I went from having like 10 subscribers to 133 subscribers, which is not a lot, but within 2 months, it was just like, boom, like, that's what people wanted. So I'm trying to think of different things where it's like, you just keep trying something new, and eventually, I mean, if you keep doing something long enough, you're going to get good at it, you know? So I'm going to end it there. This is a long enough video, so thank you for watching. Thank you for your interest. Pinky out, always. And consider subscribing, yada, yada, yada. Peace out.